For sure, yesterday I had the pace for fight for the podium, but let's see how is the race going.
Good luck, Alvaro.
Thank you.
It's not an easy job from 10th. Good luck, Sarah. And as I come underneath the barrier here, I'm just going to find Danilo Petrucci. I don't think he's on his bike now. This is his bike here on the third row of the grid. He's not there, so I'm going to leave Danilo for now. Just follow me through, Rich. We are going to go to Axel Bissani, and I'm being waved over here, actually, because Axel Bissani was sat on the grass, but now he's here. No, this is Alex Lowe's, isn't it? Let's do Alex Lowe's first. I'll just come round here. He's sat in his chair. Do you mind if I trouble you, Alex?
Sorry, mate. I'll be eyes shut there.
Sorry to disturb you, mate. It's going well. You must be pretty pleased with the motor.
Yeah, Moston here, we've made a little step forward. It's hard with how competitive World Superbikes is to be developing and testing during the year and then still fighting for the best results possible each weekend. So, yeah, good step. Obviously, home round for Bimota, best qualifying of the year as a team. And, yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be a long race, but we did the work yesterday afternoon, did a long run, and I feel like we could be pretty strong in the second part.
Sorry to break your focus there, mate, but good luck in race one.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, it's going to be a fabulous race for the Bimotas. 1989 it was since a Bimota was on the front row, and Axel Bissani has put it on there. But before we get to Axel Bissani, we want to go to the leader of the championship, Nicolo Bulega. The pressure is on this boy. There's a lot of people on the grid. All I want to ask is one question, Nicolo, if that's okay. You're in Italy. We saw Stefano Manzi winning in Supersport for the Italian fans. You're looking forward to this race?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this race. I think I have a good pace. I have a nice feeling with my bike, and it's fantastic if I can take the win here. So I will try to do my best.
The penalty, obviously not the best place on the grid, but you should still be okay?
Not the best, the penalty, because I think I don't deserve this penalty, but anyway, I take this decision, and I will try to do my best.
Good luck, Nicolo.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was going to be brilliant all weekend long. He's been 0.2 of a second faster than most on the grid. And now we come to the front row because we've got Sam Lowe's here in third. This is a man in form, a man with confidence, and it's lovely to see the smile on your face, mate, because you're getting the hang of this World Superbike slot.
Slowly getting there, slowly getting there.
No, I mean, honestly, another front row. This is the third of the year, I think. Obviously, pole position in Assen. Race distance in different conditions. It's very hot today. You've got to manage the tyre. Still a lot to learn.
Yeah, obviously yesterday we missed out on the FP2, which was similar to this condition. I've not yet tried the SC2 front, but I've got it in here now for the race. But it's, yeah, I feel quite confident. The end of the race, the rear will be fine, I think, for everybody. But it's just managing the front and, yeah, picking my markers, doing a solid race and taking that into tomorrow.
Good luck, Sam.
Cheers, thank you.
Oh, SC2 front, that's going to be an interesting one. We know it's hot, but we know that's a harder front tyre in the high lean angle positions. You've got to be very, very careful that you don't lose the front. And I'm being waved over here to try and find Axel Bissani. Oh, no, we haven't got time for Axel Bissani. We're going straight to Toprak Razgatlıoğlu in pole position. And as I go under the barrier here, Phil Maron, everybody's trying to keep him cool. He's just putting his helmet on here. Toprak, quick word. How are you doing, my friend? Pole position, obviously, with the penalty. You must be pretty confident now with Bulega on the second row.
Yeah, but you know, in the race, it looks like we are really fighting with Bulega, and second or first position is for me doesn't matter. You know, I'm okay for me because the finish to qualifying, I'm second position. Now I move the first position. This is not change for me, but I'm just focused the race because still I'm not finding a good setup after the test. Normally in the test I'm more happy, but now we are just focused to the engine brake. But anyway, you know, I'm just fighting for the win. We did last year 3 times, but this year is completely different. Also, the Nicolo is very strong. We will see who is the win, but I will try to my best again.
You're 31 points behind the lead. You have got the MotoGP contract in the bag now. Are you a little bit more relaxed now in pole position here after everything's sorted?
For next year or for future, I'm relaxed, but this weekend, not.
Good luck, Toprak.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, brilliant from him. He deserves that MotoGP ride. It's been absolutely amazing, well, for the past 4 or 5 years, hasn't he? He's been absolutely dominant. I can't call this. We've got Axel Bissani. We didn't have a chance to touch him, but let's just have a pan round because this is the first Bimota on the front row since 1989, and I'm guessing that was maybe a Davide Tedozzi, and Axel's just keeping cool on the grass. We didn't really have time to talk to him. We will have time to talk to him in race 2. Well, Greg Haynes, it's the King's birthday. Many happy returns, Charles. Who's going to reign here in race 1 in Misano?
Thanks very much indeed, James. Yes, happy birthday, Your Majesty, and that's Charles I'm referring to, not James Towsend. Yes, indeed, you're absolutely right. It was Enna Pegusa, the classic circuit on Sicily, and it was Giancarlo Falapa, James, if you can hear me. He's the man who took that last Bimota front row, as you so rightly say, in the second season of World Superbikes back in 1989. What history then, and what a place for that to happen as well, with Bassani now second on the grid, of course, because of the Bulega penalty. So, if you are just joining us, welcome along. Less than 5 minutes to go until this race gets underway. The first of 3 this weekend, 21 laps for the Superbike World Championship, and we are halfway through the season at the end of this event. We have 434 points still left on the table, which is 58% of the maximum points given out, which is 744 over a full season. So 434 points still up on the table for grabs, and if it finishes as they start, which, let's be honest, is quite unlikely, but if it does, the lead for Bulega would fall from 31 to 19. Toprak starting on pole, Bassani second, Sam Lowes is third as we look at Ryan Vickers, who did well earlier to respond from a crash. The Moto Corsa team did well as well to repair the bike. As you can see, the clock is counting down on the gantry. 90 seconds to go now until the warm-up lap begins as we move across the front row of the grid for the first time ahead of a Superbike race this weekend. So, Sam Lowes, third front row of the season. Bassani, third front row of his career, and the first for a Bimota since 1989. Toprak Razgatlıoğlu, pole position for the third time this year and the 21st time in his career, but directly behind him is the championship leader Nicolo Bulega. 30 degrees Celsius ambient temperature, 46 degrees Celsius track temperature. James Towsend has been down on the grid and spoken with a selection of personalities. I was chatting earlier today with Chaz Davis. He, like those who spoke to James, said, watch out for the SC2, the harder front tyre. The rear should be fine, but a lot of people who usually go for the SC1 might have to use the SC2 here, not so much for grip, but for braking stability. And there are several heavy braking zones on this track. Turn 1, the last corner, the Caro hairpin, of course, and La Quercia over at turn 8. James, as quick as ever. He might not be racing anymore, but he's still just as fast as the drone makes its way across the grid. He's back in the commentary box, and he brings with him the tyre selection sheet.
I certainly do, Greg.